Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. A couple of
they got to train him off,
and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
I think about the training.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Training. My J. Will.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's up after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's like some new niggas, man.
They tried to get Kidder inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping the defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. You can see the time and effort and
the
passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I
know
that they have planned for this
and worked
hard to make it happen.
We're still on that jump.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Oh, yeah.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
He came back. Everybody had to come out this shit.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Walker on that jump. Walker. Yeah, I think so. I think.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will go for it. Now Newton.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's a
leave it a nice bit of time, man. I ain't nothing about that shit, boo. Because the first they were saying, man, my supervisor couldn't block that shit, but I was in this shit change.
Here, back at the 47.
But
that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Man, what?
2nd and 12. Newton. This taken in by Jakeem Grant.
My nigga fighting the seal.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage.
That's what they be doing
now on 1st and 10.
Damn. That's what we're going to be doing on that shit, fool.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey! Switch. Get it.
Out of the gun, Newton.
And
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time.
And they should be acting right.
But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple down to the 29. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Somebody say eating this shit. He ain't no
first, it's a gain of 12.
Hell nah.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
20. Check, 59. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Come on. For real.
Let's go. Check 59, right?
Damn. Yeah, nah.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with the tackle.
Know what he said?
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Yeah, you might better get with this shit. Like shit, I might not better get.
Do so many things anyway.
I might not better get away with this shit.
Essentially the same play again. Continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, you know, female probably get away with this shit like females, or whatever. You know, shit. But a dude.
Here's Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Austin Safarian-Jenkins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And
so, why you waiting up with him?
Wentz on the sand. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
I was not making on center side.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means you
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
We took it on first year. Oh, they held to the team.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Yep. I'm going to get over to you.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Newton now to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On 1st down, they run with Howard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
What?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From just shy of midfield, Wentz, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. His throw incomplete.
Get the goddamn ball. You just fucking try me.
Pitcher who gripped his fastball too hard.
Do that shit again, nigga.
And bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches.
Put a skull on your stupid ass.
Short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. This will be a short game.
God damn, man.
Brought down at the 22.
Quick hitter inside.
Put that shit piece me the fuck out.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm going to get you all.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Man, this shit just fucking piss me the fuck out, man. Wide open touchdown.
Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I need y'all to man up, man to man. 3 running backs.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And that's caught inside the 30.
Come on, Dobby. Hold your ground out there.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gano the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Damn. Let's go, y'all.
Taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, y'all.
Let's go. Should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's bounce back, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
Yeah,
on the scoreboard, that's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you
just called it.
I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level.
What? Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Wow.
Dante Jackson picks it.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Don't steal my plays, Breast.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And this will hit on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play, because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Don't steal my plays, Breast. You hear what I see?
Offense set to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start.
He's got him in. Complete.
You hear what I see? Don't steal my plays.
Side of midfield at the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now wins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on first down, Wentz, he'll rifle this one. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider. It'll cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
You don't got no other plays. You're trash.
Trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit.
Oh, now you worry about me, bro.
Into this game.
Good thing a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent size deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
So you got to be worried about me. What I got going on right now.
Now Wentz on third down. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
They ain't trying to catch the ball. I think I looked at it.
After that one.
And they always say the most important part of a play is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach.
Don't throw that motherfucker over there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And get himself calm.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Taken across for a Panthers touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point try good by Godot.
Oh, my God.
The lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hell yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Damn.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz.
Wow.
My goodness, another interception.
I just about to head in there,
Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well,
I ain't doing it. I put some tight end.
Double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Being chased out left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Catch this slant.
Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz.
Same play, man. Same play, y'all.
Taking their attention
Same play going to the outside.
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
You probably put the fast nigga in. Same play, outside. Scramble. Scramble.
He may try. Now the ball comes loose.
Let's go.
And the Eagles have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be.
I knew who put Franklin in the game.
Hear from coaches all the time.
I knew you were going to put him in the game.
They practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all.
Hey, Brad, you see this play right here?
Running play. I'm actually a little bit
That's what you took from me, nigga.
They got as much
That's right,
as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go with Howard again. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Eat that shit up. Eat that shit up. Eat that shit up. Eat that shit up, boy.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one side to that incompletion.
I'm going for it. I'm going to fuck with your man anyway.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Damn.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I don't got shit to lose.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I don't got shit to lose. Why not? I'll get my ass beat.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they work this out past the 25.
I threw 5 fucking picks, man.
There, a big play on 4th down.
Damn.
Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down, a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Block that bitch right there.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Wentz now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Now a play fake. Wentz flushed out right. And
I didn't see that bitch.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Great 15, great 15.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. On first down, Wentz. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Man, anybody covering that hell out the nigga ass.
We would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet.
It's trying to pull the cheese play out. It's trying to pull it out.
What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all.
Let's pull a little cheese running out. See what happens.
To be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the give, running right is Howard. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From midfield, here's Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Wentz to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
What?
And now whistles and a flag.
Come on, Brad.
Brad,
what the fuck you doing?
Leaguer there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it.
Go get that people, throw it to the upper receiver.
Yards.
Go get that motherfucker, Brian.
McCaffrey following the penalty. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
They don't need another fucking deep tackle, man.
First. From the 50, Newton. There goes a deep ball in the zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on
attack this goddamn cornerback, man.
And hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though.
Damn, what, nigga?
First down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
Damn.
The trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's
ain't blocking nobody up front.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw, it's Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Boston shot through on the safety blitz for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear. The fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Say.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw. Franklin. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
McCaffrey, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. 11 yards and a Panther first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Carolina, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
Ryan, be quiet, boy.